Just like the changing of a season, people come into your life and sometimes they leave. We all experience the unpredictability of life. Just like we anticipate and accept that seasons change. People enter our lives to bring us joy and teach us lessons, and eventually they may be gone. But it's important to recognize what their presence added to your journey. Everyone in our lives serves a purpose, even if only for a season, which can ultimately enrich who we are as individuals. No matter how long someone is in your life, the impact their presence can have on us can be lasting. The moments that we shared and the memories that we created, these all become part of our personal story, making it unique to each of us. Although those people may not always remain a physical part of our lives, the knowledge and experience they gave us can never be taken away. The connections we make and the lessons we learn along our journey help to shape our perspectives, values, and character. Do you ever take a moment to look back and reflect on your life experiences? Have you often sometimes wondered what kind of person you would be today without everything that's happened in your past? Would you be less confident or more trusting to others? The power of self-reflection can help us understand who we are today so that we can strive for personal growth in the future. By engaging with self-development, we can uncover valuable lessons from our life experiences and use them as stepping stones towards personal growth. Appreciate the present moment while taking with you all of your hard-won wisdom that better navigate tomorrow. Inspiration is all around us, often found in the small moments of everyday life. Looking within can be a daunting task, yet it's an incredible rewarding one. It requires momentum, dedication, and self-love to explore who we are and what we want out of life. Reflection is the foundation that empowerment stands on. Once you have taken the time to take an inventory of where you stand in your life, you can begin your journey with confidence, ready to unearth the depths of your potential. Don't let fear keep you from diving into self-discovery. With every step forward, you will rise higher and feel stronger for yourself, first and foremost. Embrace yourself wholeheartedly and unlock the power of your inner growth to lead to a more fulfilling life. While a journey may be challenging at times, it is worth every second. Let this be your mantra as you pursue self-discovery. You have taken the first step in embarking on a journey of self-discovery. Now it is time to take charge and strive for growth. It is always important to remember that growth happens in different stages, so give yourself permission to make mistakes and learn from them. Every step of the journey is essential to gaining a deeper understanding of oneself. You are on the path of becoming a better self, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, because you will get there in due time. Stay positive and open to the new experiences. You never know what great things come from trying something unfamiliar. It is always important to be kind to yourself and remember that growth takes time. Don't give up when you have a setback. Instead, use these moments as a learning opportunity. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Let the uncertainty of life bring forth your inner desires and transform them into incredible opportunities. Embrace any challenges that comes, for they will lead you in the path of remarkable success. Use your determination and courage to reach for the stars. Believe that you are capable of achieving anything, no matter how long it takes or how many obstacles stand in your way. Your future is within reach. All you need to do is take a step forward every day. All my life I have experienced the power of hope. It has kept me going through difficult times and shown me that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. From when things seem hopeless, simply believing is something better can give you strength to continue on. A deeper connection with the universe and its spiritual guidance. I was determined to be able to understand and interpret the signs that were being given to me from above. So I set out on a journey of discovery. As I delved further into the world of spirituality, it soon became clear that my guides had more greater insight than what I could ever imagine. They seemed to know things before even happening, almost like they knew something about me that nobody else did. It was an incredible feeling, knowing that someone or something was looking out for me in such a deep way. At first it felt strange, relying on them for advice and insight in situations, but over time, as their presence grew stronger around me, it began to feel normal, almost like having your own personal guru. With their help, I started to make better decisions and choosing paths that led me towards success rather than failure. It wasn't always easy though. Sometimes their messages didn't make sense right away or weren't relevant until later down the line, when suddenly everything would click into place and all of those seemingly insignificant moments would have a purpose after all. Through using spiritual guidance more regularly, there has been an undeniable balance brought back into my life, which brings with it a sense of calmness during even the most chaotic times. Knowing they come from understanding how deeply connected we all are with our environment day by day. Take that balance. It can be helpful to take the time to appreciate and celebrate all of the small successes in life. This can help encourage and motivate positive behavior, as well as give a feeling of appreciation for reaching personal goals. Additionally, finding ways to connect with others. When you have the balance between faith, belief, and everyday life, it creates a rich foundation for a healthy lifestyle filled with purposeful living. 5 ways to invite divine intuition into your life. 1. Meditate and practice mindfulness. Meditation can help you focus on the present moment, increase self-awareness, and draw upon your inner strengths to do things that are outside of your comfort zone. 2. Spend time in nature. Nature has a way of restoring us mentally and spiritually. Taking a walk in the park, exploring a forest, or simply being in the presence of trees and water can help invite divine intuition into your life. 3. Pay attention to signs and symbols. Look for clues from the universe that will guide you and offer insight on how to make different decisions, i.e., the power of numerology. 4. Write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal. Focus on what's important in life and make better informed decisions. 5. Connect with like-minded people. Find a spiritual mentor. Join a group of friends that are on the same page as you, or connect with others who have had similar experiences. Having conversations with people who understand your journey can help you gain clarity. With faith and belief acting as the pillars of our lives, it's easy to find a sense of balance that allows everything else to feel in harmony. My experiences. I believe that this vision or premonition I will share with you was brought forward to me because I needed to be prepared for an incident. Knowing what was coming ahead of me allowed me to prepare both mentally and emotionally. I know that it might not have been easy at the time, but I am grateful now for the insight. By understanding that everything happens for a reason, I can look back on my experience with a newfound appreciation and understanding. This knowledge has made me more open-minded, resilient, and hopeful about the future. Bad days are only temporary. I was working in a local club, preparing for my audience to arrive. I had set up the chairs and tables so that everyone could sit comfortably amongst the crowd. But as I did this, I felt an overwhelming sense of urgency that something wasn't quite right. No matter how hard I tried to push past it, there was an uncomfortable knot in my stomach that just wouldn't go away. Nevertheless, I decided to carry on with the night ahead of me, and soon enough people started to filter into the room. As they did so, one woman caught my eye. She was surrounded with her friends and sitting at the very front near the stage. Once I began opening up with departed loved ones from beyond this world, it soon became apparent why she had been drawn here tonight. Her son's spirit came through unexpectedly, strong in order to deliver a heartfelt message of love and reassurance that everything would be all right again someday soon. The lady seemed overjoyed by these words and thanked me profusely after we all stopped for a break halfway through the show. The lady called me over to give thanks. She also mentioned it had been 3 long years since she stepped foot out of her house. Fear and anxiety has held her captive in the comfort of her home. But tonight was something special. She heard news that stirred a newfound courage within her. News that could not be ignored. Taking a deep breath, she mustered up all her strength she could find and ventured outside for the first time in years. Everywhere around here, people gathered together for this most special occasion, a night where everyone's presence mattered, despite any distance between them both, physically and spiritually. She cherished every second of their gathering, eagerly absorbing the insight I shared with others and basking in the time spent amidst wonderful people. In the second half, I had been delivering an important message from a member of the audience when out of the corner of my eye, I seen something that made me stop what I was doing. A man came running frantically into the room. He seemed to be searching for someone. He shouted out her name, and suddenly the same woman emerged from somewhere in the crowd. He ran up to her and hugged her tightly as tears streamed down his face. The entire audience was silent as they watched this emotional exchange unfold before us. None of us knew what it meant or why it was happening, but everybody could feel its immense importance. Suddenly, without warning, the lady screamed, "My house is on fire." We all rushed outside just in time to witness flames engulf what used to be a beautiful home. Smoke filled the skies around us as firefighters worked desperately to put out the blaze. All we could do was stand there helplessly, watching until eventually they managed to extinguish it completely. It was a devastating sight that none of us would ever forget. That night will forever remain etched in my memory. How desperate that woman must have felt seeing her beloved home engulfed in flames right before our eyes. It taught me that life can change so quickly sometimes. No matter how much we try and plan ahead, things don't always go according to plan. And we should never take anything for granted because you never know. The lady had to be at my audience for a reason. As I progress with my weekly blog, I will also share other experiences that have moved me in similar ways, whether visits to haunted places, locations, or conversations with people who've made a difference in my life. I hope to convey the sense of grace and peace that can come from knowing an angel is watching over you, and remind us to be thankful every day. Through using spiritual guidance more regularly, there has been an undeniable balance brought back into my life, which brings with a sense of calmness during the most chaotic times, sometimes which can only come from an understanding how deeply connected we all are to our environment day by day. The signs that were revealed to me were sometimes simple and subtle, while other times they were loud and clear. Through it all, I find myself understanding what it means to have a connection with the spiritual realm. I came to understand that life isn't about striving for perfection, but rather embracing imperfection and trusting in the flow of things. Through careful observation of my environment, I discovered a mysterious connection between nature and reality. After gaining insight into these energies, the universe opened up to me in ways that previously seemed unimaginable, from how my thoughts influence events around me to an even deeper understanding of our collective consciousness. The more I learned, the further down this rabbit hole of knowledge I went. I welcomed in new perspectives on life, developing an appreciation on how interconnected we all are, and understanding that every decision ultimately has a ripple effect. What seems like of nature now held purpose. Every moment had meaning. I realized it was up to me to make the best choices for myself and others. The newfound appreciation of life I gained through this journey has made me realize that we are all part of a greater power. No matter how small or insignificant an act may seem, it has purpose. Even if I don't understand it, I'm learning to accept and embrace the beauty of life in its complexity. and to trust that everything will work out as it should in the end. The journey is being humble, yet profoundly meaningful, and I wouldn't have it any other way. There is still so much left to discover on this path ahead. Thank you for listening to my podcast, and join me on this journey as I explore life's greatest mysteries and uncover its beauty. Together, let's find the strength to persevere through our struggles, savor the joys that come with success, and live every day with purpose and gratitude, love and light. Suzanne Gill.